Welcome back to Timberborn and our new dynamic playthrough. So let's just get this going. We're on a drought, but we're fine. We've got 4,000. We started in the last one doing a bit more of our reservoir here. There's still a lot to go. I'm not too sure how much I'll get done in this playthrough, but we'll see how things go. I'll go to a second one actually. So we're getting there with things. I started obviously this here, and as I've got quite a few planks, and we don't have to worry about logs, obviously. I think we'll get that built as well. In fact, we'll get both of them built. Might as well. Then we can decide eventually where we want all of this. Remember, as I said last time, this level here is our throw. We're going to take under that out. And we've got our maple tree and chestnut system starting to go. I don't know whether to actually tunnel this here. I don't know where the tunnel's going to be. I can actually see it from here, can I? This is the side that's got the... So this would be the tunnel, basically. I think that's going to be a 3. Well, I'll go for a 3. And we'll get that in. At least we know where that one is. Where's this one? I have no clue. That one's there as well. That one is the other side. So it's bound to be somewhere, I would say, about here. And that would tunnel them two in. Probably don't need as many as that, to be honest, but 3 like would do, or even 2. This line here, because we only need to get down, and then I just need to tunnel down the bottom, and that'll give me a line instead of going round, instead of needing this, because I'm not going to say which ones I want you to plant, so we'll plant them all, whichever's ready. I've got 63 explorers, so I'm not doing too bad. I think it would be nice to put these on a bit more priority just to get... I've got enough bad water and I've got enough extract. So that's not going too bad. Oh, we've got this now. Isn't connected to a building. No, it's not connected to a building. That's correct. It's not connected to a building. Something's paused. I bet it's the bottom. Yeah, it's the bottom. So that can have planks. So I've given planks up there. I'm going to have to empty some of this anyway. That's dirt. That's logs. That's dirt. Because obviously I'm going to have to be taking this structure down and opening it up to our system here. I wonder if it'd be wise to do something with that, but I'm still not too sure. We can start detonating this down. There, because this is the outside of the wall. That's the last one. And they can always do these anyway. 2, and 3. That'd be a 2. So they can do that one. Obviously, this is the wall that needs to go as well, so we'll do that. We're going to use quite a lot of these explosives. This one now can go. I assume that I'm right down to the bottom with that. Yes, I'm right down to the bottom, as you can see. What I'll do now is, I think I've got tunnels enabled. Yep, I've got tunnels enabled. This needs to go. The problem is I've got no room for logs whatsoever. So they're not going to chop them down. Let's have a log one here. That way, at least I've got 1,000, another place for logs to be able to do something. I'm going to need to get these going as well. Because I want to chomp up a lot more planks to go into here. This probably now is almost done. I'm sort of willing to even get this done. Or at least, no, I'll put that down to there. Because that's enough storage that I can take these things out, at least. I'm going to need some stairs to get down there. Or a ladder, I should say. Which way is the ladder going to be? That way. The reason why I'm doing this is because then we can have this coming straight out and not having this this way. To be honest with you, at this precise moment, I don't even think I even need this. The only reason why I need it is because they've got to go down under here. And yeah, so this is this will be straight over that. This will be I think straight over like that. But what I'm gonna do, probably with this one anyway, is I know it's a tree and it's a valuable tree in that respect, but I just can't do what I want to do if I don't have the room to do it. And there's no point messing about when you've got so many logs. You've got all these logs, 4,000 in the... And you know you've got at least 1,000 there that need to be got rid of as well. That's another one that can come down. So now I'm at the... I'll go for the tunnel. Get rid of that. See, this is in new update 7. You didn't have tunnels before, so it was a bit more of a pain to do it. Then we connect to that road. Then we can obviously walk through there and walk through there. So they'll get that done when they've got a chance to do it. This is now getting so this will enable the chopping of the old trees. This will have to go anyway. Right. I'm gonna put these back on because water is a bit low. Or it's lower, I should say. That's going to need a 1 now anyway. I'll do that as a 3 and that as a 2, and then it'll be all lined up. Not that really makes much of a difference. Don't think they can get to that. Well, I need this building, because then I can get round there. I'll probably put these on as well. I'll get them all pumping. Right, they're all almost all being bid now. I've got 800 planks left. I've got a lot of planks left. And I'm going to enable this lot. Yeah, see, the forktails only have 1 in the lumber, but the iron teeth can have 2. But they have this where they can have the large water pump, where the iron teeth cannot have the large water pump. If you've not been watching that, or don't know nothing about it, I had to start a new playthrough, and I decided to do it on the iron teeth, but I'm doing it on hard mode, not on the easy mode. This is obviously the normal mode, if you like. These are water. We're not getting this. Like I say, I'm having to get this pumping quite a lot. That's a scrap metal one. I'm trying to work out where the hell my logs are. I can go into the system to find out where the logs are. That's got 800 and that's where the logs are, but that's going to have to be emptied anyway. We are getting the treated planks. How are we doing with treated planks? I've only got 100 and something treated planks so far. That's why I'm trying to get these going as well, and this, because I need to have more planks going, because they need the planks. The gears also need the planks as well, because I need to make gears as well for our dirty, stinky mine. As we know, as we can see here, I don't care about the logs are fine, although I've lost 200 logs so far. 350 and 200 in the treated planks, so... And the treated planks are also used in this as well. I'll have to do something different with this. And I'll need some sluices at the bottom, because obviously when this goes down, there'll be no water going through. Now there is options to put the sluice at the bottom and open it up as far right the way down at the bottom. Oh, do you... I suppose I could have it at the bottom, even if I didn't use it. How are we doing with this? We are not, because they're not building it. So let's get the building. Let's get our friends in the know of this thing. They are doing something, but I don't know what they're doing. And they're chomping away at the bit now. Which is good. Ah, there's my line. And there's my line here. But I won't be needing this line. Because I'll be getting rid of this. I need that to be taken out as well. So I can get this here done. They've not... it's too far because they don't have the ladder built yet. But once they've got the ladder built, they'll go down and start blowing that up. I'm not sure how far that is down. That is 0. That's good. Obviously, I can't get rid of this here because they can't get up. Well, I could get them up to get this height here. Probably want to put one more height on there, to be honest. Well, we are going up anyway, so it doesn't really matter. This will be a lot higher than this anyway, like I said. These are not empty, so we still not got the water back yet. What I might do is I might take out this section here and this section here. And put these on this so they can grab that and put that. And just let them do that while we're on it here. It's the only place that I can think of putting these out of the way because don't forget I'm going to be blasting all this down. All this is going to be blasted down because this is the outside wall. Right, let's consider putting these on here and these on here. Then I'm just going to pause this for a minute or so. What I'm going to do is rotate this to this side, flip that to that side. That way, we've got... I know I'm using gears, so that's a bit of an issue. But... I'll get these back. I know this is filling up now anyway, but I'm gonna put this on water duty, put this on water duty. And, because these then they can take, I mean, I know they don't have any on this side. I'm gonna do it on this side, might as well. Now, the only slight problem is... if we need to go up here, is this going to be too high? So that might be something that I'm going to have to worry about a little later on in the playthrough. Right, how have we done? Right, we've done pretty well with this lot. This is potatoes. Potatoes. So I can... have them, but I want to empty this. And have them as potatoes. I'll do that as a haulage as well. So they'll go get that. Bread, we've got the 2,000 anyway, so that's another one to consider. Now, I did say that we were going to move this and work out a way to be able to get a second one of these in here. Because if you think that's 3,600 in food or storage or whatever we want to store in there. They're not done that yet, but they will do it eventually. That's more water that's going in there. That might be an issue. No, it's not. Thank God for that. I thought, oh God, I've just flooded that. No, I haven't. Because I've got to be careful because I've got this hole here. How are we doing with this? We've got the dirt here, we've got dirt here. And I've got dirt here. Why don't I empty that? Then I can start on this inner edge here. Although saying that though, where do I want... I'm going to have to work out where I want this bad water to go out. This will have to be moved. These are berries. Bloody berries. How many berries have we got? 400 berries. That's cattails. That's going to need to go. It's all going to need to be moved anyway. But we can't really do much till... They've only got 300 left, so I'll leave them to do that. Right then, how are we doing down here with the explosives and everything else? That's gone through. Brilliant. Let's... get them to pick that up. So that now is going to be a working... Well, it's not going to be a working one in a minute. No available workers in district because I haven't set it on. This is all up. Have I got this turned on for replenishment? Yeah, turn that off for replenishment. That might work out a bit better. At least that way I can replenish these myself. This... Like I said, this is going to be for relatively maple. This is going to be for a chestnut. I might actually do this for maple. And then chestnut will be here. This will just be the log system. But now, I know it reduces my logs, but what the hell? That means I've got 150 in here. I'm not too much worried. They can pick up all that, and what's left is the potatoes, which I just don't care about them. That's the wheat flour. Not too sure where I'm going to put all this stuff yet. Like I must admit. It would actually probably pay to empty this one as well, as we've got this one down here that I can turn on. I know it's so far away from where we need to build, but the trouble is I'm going to need to open this up anyway, and resin's going to need to move. God knows where I'm going to have that thing. Saying that, why don't I put another one? And why don't I put another medium storage on here? I don't think it's going to upset that. And where's the ladder going to? Oh, the ladder's on that side, so we'll rotate it this way. This can be for resin. Once we get them to build that, I'll automatically... I think it's just that one, yeah. I'll automatically empty that one. because I'll forget. They're not doing any resin anyway, but... Because I've still got 117 left, and I still only need 50. Then I need all this. How are we doing with our buckets? The buckets. I'm going to empty that one. We still need this to be built, which they ain't bloody building it. Come on, boys! Get it built. And I'm going to empty that one. That's now going in here. That's good. This is the problem with being such a tiny little map. You've just got no flipping space at all to do anything, and you're always chucking for space. So you're always trying to. You spend just as much time moving things around as you do doing anything else. That can be picked up. That's planks. That's planks. So I've got this connected and I've got this connected. I'm still not too sure whether I need this. I might even... I suppose it would be worth doing it here, wouldn't it? So I could select... I mean, I could get the maple going. Right, how are we doing with water? Right, are these gone? Yeah, they've gone. Let's build that. Let's build that. Let's build the storage here and flip this one and the storage there. Then we've got water for all of this. Enough to be able to do what we want to do. Obviously, I've got to get rid of this anyway, because like I said, this is all got to go. It's all got to go. I'm not using these. So I might as well delete them. And what I'll do is I'll put that in there. I desperately need more builders. I haven't got any builders. Don't think I need this water anymore. I'll just use this water here to keep filling up. Now that might spur one of these on. Apparently it does not. Like I said, it might actually beneficial for me to think about taking this one down. I think it's this one. Yeah, it has to be this one because this is where I've got the thing. I'm going to have to be careful because I think they'll take all this 3. And I don't want, obviously, that to go. Let's take out these 3. It's 3 and I think it's 2. And it's the 2 that's close enough to this. Unfortunately, I think I only need 1 explosive there. And then I've just decided I'm going to put the 1 in the centre because that way I can have maple 1, I can have chestnut 1, and then I can have the log 1 for that particular thing as well. I know that I'm going to have to blow down here somewhere. So something this, or this is going to have to be moved. Or I don't mind blowing that just to be able to get in there. Or I suppose I could go this way and then that way. Doesn't really matter. How are we doing? Right, I've successfully put the thing around there. I've still obviously got this hole and this hole. Don't know why I've got the 2 holes. I know there's a joke in that somewhere, but I'm going to ignore that because it could use a naughty word. We don't like naughty words. Well, we try not to say them on this channel. They do occasionally slip out from me when I'm what the, you know what I mean? I've got 38 explosive left, but I don't want to do that until I get this explosive done here. Although have I done that too? Not have I done that not far enough down? Yeah, it is down. In fact, no, that's a bit stupid because that. Oh yeah, I am right. I just get confused about which is the one that I'm supposed to be actually exploding and which is the one I'm not supposed to be exploding. If I do that one, this will automatically get taken out, so it won't cost me anything. Now, I have got 1,400 in these, so I don't really need to worry too much about taking a few potatoes off the way. See, it really would make sense to have the water here. I mean, all this has got to go eventually anyway, but I don't want to get rid of this. I don't want to get rid of these 2 because we're going to need an absolute load of water, and that's the problem. Yeah, I'm wondering if I put the sluices on the bottom. If I put the sluices on the bottom, at least, the thing is I was planning on having the sluice, let's say, to here, which means it would go 1 higher. Well, actually, you want it just higher than the lowest ground that you've got, and then you set it. So, in other words, once the water goes lower than that, the sluice comes out. But the problem being is that means this section here, these 2, are never going to get lower. I may not even need that and may be worried about it, but who knows? Right, we've got them 2 going. I've got this. I've got not set this. So that should be emptied as well. Set that for haulers. So they're going to empty that one. This one's not been set, so now this one can be emptied, have the haulers, and these 2 have got. In fact, I can get rid of this one. And they can pick up the gears and the planks from here. I should have this going now as well, yeah. There we go. That's a 3. That's a 1. I can't do anything on that one. What I can do is I can do this. So we're getting this out. Yeah, they're gonna blast that down. The problem being is they can't get down here to get rid of this one. I think that's gonna have to be a stairs. Or do I blast this? Yeah, I think I blast that. Then they might be able to get that. Let's do a 1. Do that. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. That's another. It's always time consuming, this. How are we doing with that now? Yeah, I've got the 3, but I'm going to need the 4. And I'll put that as a priority. Because I'll take this out and we'll be able to feed this back to a full thing again. It's going. It's definitely going. This is enough to fill these up. That's what I was wanting. I don't want this to go dry. And obviously I've got extra water. So that's always good. I've now got 74 in gears. 172 in that. So I'm getting there. I'm definitely getting there. This is not very full. This is planks. This is blanks and planks. They're getting rid of that. I'm going to start blasting that one and that one, and I think I can blast that one. Good. That should be allow me to get down with a ladder, I think. I don't particularly know, but I'm going to try it nonetheless. And then take this out and take this out. I think they'll be able to get it. I mean, you can see it's not a big reservoir, and it looks bloody awful. But I don't really like it because it's just a square, and I'm not a great lover of a square. But the trouble is, because this map is so tiny, you really can't do anything, you know. And then so I have to forego my my slight frustration. That could go. This is now gone because, like I said, I filled it up here. This is why I had to sort of do it, otherwise I would have completely forgot. Flipping berries. Where do I put the berries? I'll tell you what. Why don't we build another one? Because that's a good idea. Right, they're going to do that, and I'm going to empty this. That's that done. I've still got this one for logs. I suppose I can't get rid of that one, can I? The reason why I'm not blasting more is then I'll have to go down, but I can get them from here. I can also take that one out, I think, as well. That means that they'll have to walk on here. Well, in fact, I can do all of that. That's done. I'll set this straight. And then I'll... would be a good idea if I just did this. That's more... I've only got 16 left as well, because I haven't got enough to get rid of one of these yet. That's the problem. The extract is still running. I don't know how many extract I've got. I've got tons of extract. Water's still there. Let's go back down here and see where we are with this. I'm going to still get rid of these. Don't care. Now I am going to need some lumberjacks in here. So I better set them up before we get a bit too leery. Obviously I'm going to have one this side then, and one this side, and then I'm going to have to take that out as well. We get another one of these. It doesn't really matter which side I do it, but it would make sense that it's the side of the... Although, yeah, I did do it that way. Wait, well, oh, yeah, because I can't do that until I blow this. There you see, this is why I didn't blow this one, because it didn't make sense to blow it, because it was already going to go anyway. Then we'll put a lumberjack into there. Now, I don't know yet. I don't think the chestnuts need any sort of... Oh, yes, they might do. Let's have a gander up here. Do they need to go in the grill? Grilled chestnuts, yeah. So they need to go into the grill. So we might have to think about that, yeah. Where do I want the chest? Which one? I said this was the maple, didn't I? And this was going to be the... Flipping out. Just get rid of all this, will you? Just do my head in. Just do my head in. It's doing my head in. I don't care. Just get rid of it all. I know it's getting rid of, but I can't start doing anything and getting it all ready if all this is in the way. Right. That'll just... I've got the 4,000 lot. I am not worried. I know it's going to come and bite me. So you don't have to tell me. And I'll start this process here. So we obviously then I'll have to blast all this down one by one. I'll blast it from, I don't know which way. I can blast it from either way. Obviously I've got to get this. Now there's a way I could go up the outside of here, which would probably make slightly a bit more sense. like so. Then finish that way. When I've got this up, I can get them to walk. I understand that this is going to be higher eventually than what that is, but that's fine. But you can definitely see the what's going to be happening now with all this. I've got all this, and it's just not getting on with that. Get on with it, babby asses. Come on, walk. The only disadvantage now is obviously they're all down at the bottom and not at the top. I'll do this. I'll empty it, put it up there, and then that way they don't have to walk so far. I'm gonna run out of explosives before I've even got anywhere. I know it's a travesty. I know it's a travesty, but I need to do something. I said this was going to be the horse chestnut, didn't I? So if that's going to be the horse chestnut, then I probably... this was going to be the maple. This was going to be the horse chestnut. So if I take this out and put the food for the grill, rotate like so, and say horse chestnut. I don't need that. I don't need it building. The reason why is at least then I get a horse chestnut in here. Not too sure whether that's going to be enough. Probably not. Well, it might be to start with. Let's not really worry about that. Just let them do their thing. It would be nice now that I know where that's going to be to where I'm going to blast one of these. So it's round this. It looks to be about here, actually. The berries have gone. Don't know where the berries have gone, but they've gone somewhere. That one can go. Shoot. They're going to do that, and then I can do a detonation on that one. What the hell? Go, don't care. Get rid. Don't care. Give me some room. Need room. So what are you carrying there? Don't know. Age 74. That's pretty good. Oh, we are on 18, so that's not too bad. Broken teeth. Injury. That's why we got them this high. Come on, guys. I need to get this done. Probably asking you to do too much. Well, probably. Oh, they did it. Really flipping good. that one, and then that one can be done. And then I can take this off, and then I can take that one. That now is just 2. So that back edge, most of this back edge has been done. Whew. Awesome. Right, what have I got a lot of that's around then? Wheat flour, wheat and wheat. Wheat flour should be there. Let's just do... Let's have... wheat. And let's just pause this because we want to empty this one and empty this one. That'll get that out of the way. Drought project. Okay. Fine. Whatever. Whatevs. Whatevs. Let me go down here. Yeah, I'd gone a bit far, but the trouble is I couldn't really go any thing anywhere. Right, tunnel that one. So that would be the edge of not that one. Damn, the wrong one. Oh well. I can sort that by just tunneling this way. That actually no, because that would have been the Damn. Take that out. That's going to go. That's going to go. I know that everything is like, oh, you're taking all this out. I said that was maple, didn't I? So that's maple. So maple from here to here. Right, plant the crops. Plant the trees. From there. There. No. That's no. No. That's close. Not them. Maple. From here to here. We were going to do it in line. I was going to do this one because I think the problem is maple is a bit more. I'm going to get rid of that. These are not here. I'm going to get rid of that. Pick this up. Pick this up. Pick this up. That's maple. That's chestnut. That is oak. I don't think there's anything in here. He's asleep anyway, so he's not going to do that. That one wants to be a maple tree. That wants to be a chestnut tree. To here. That's chestnut. That's chestnut. That's chestnut. That's chestnut. This is also chestnut. So I've got the chestnut in. I've got the bit. That's not enough. I know that's not enough, but don't forget we can go forward. That's the whole point. What I lose going this way, I'm going to gain going this way. Eventually. Oh, they can't get down there, can they? Because I don't have the... that in. Well, it's going... okay. This is almost done. Then it'll be time. We're not going to get it done in this. I don't think we're going to get it done in this place. So I did say that it's questionable. I don't really need these because this is not going to work anymore. I just need something to sort this out. I'm going to take this down because we're going to need to get it out of the way. And that's going to need to get picked up. Too far from the district, don't really care. I'm going to need a sluice system on that. The problem being is, as I have no scrap metal. That's the problem. I'm ran out of scrap metal, which is why the reason why I'm doing all this to get it done. I've also run out of... Well, I haven't really run out. I don't have the thing is to do it. I'm going to take them down. Why is that? Why am I not getting a thing? It's pretty dodgy if I turn one of these on. But I don't think I've got too much of a choice. I'll turn one of them on. Because now I've got the 3 beds. Now we'll start getting more beaversy beavers because I can't run these holistically, you see, which I need to. And I'll also need to run all this lot down at the bottom. Oh, I think I can fill that back in now, I think. Let's fill this in. Let's go there and there. There we go. That's filled in. It does annoy me that I miscalculated that, but don't worry. Plant trees. That is a chestnut. Should be here. The thing is, this is what I'm saying. I haven't got enough beavers to run everything. Especially on full, which is what I want to do anyway. So we need to... Oh, I've got 200... Ah, that's pretty good. I am actually going to take this out now. Pick that up. Go back and... That's... Oh, I want the explosive. Oh, it's in there, isn't it? It's not in that side. So we'll get this built. I've got only 161 gears so far. I'm going to start the mine because then I can get rid of all... The thing is all this is here. And it's all going to be flipping annoying. The only decent thing is I've got more treated planks that I need. So let's start the dirty stinking mine. Do I want it that way? Which way do I really want this? I think it makes sense to have it here because it's sort of pointing this way anyway, doesn't it? Then I'll sort of just connect that up to there. I don't need all this now. I have noticed it's just about the end of this video. And they'll start getting all these gears and everything in here. Off from this lot here. But I could do with that. Oh, I've already built it. There we go. So now we're getting none of them. Excuse me. I tell you what I'll do then. If that's the case, I'm gonna pause these. That should put these back in. Because I can't do a lot without the explosives, so that's the reason why. I suppose I could disable the extract, to be honest with you. That might be a slightly better way. And at least get these two back on. Not that I'm desperate for things to be in. I need this full, this full, this is not full. Chestnut for that. Are we not building in? Why are we not building in chestnut then? Because I've planted them. That's maple. Oh, that's fine. Yeah, that's maple that's getting there. It'll do. It should do it now once it comes back out now. I think. I think so. We'll work that out when we need to work it out. Almost got that done. We are getting there. It's a slow process, that's for sure. I'm getting more, as you can see here, so I will get a spike of workers. And then I'll have to work out eventually what the hell I'm going to do when... Right, I've got the wheat in there. Drought is upon us. Apparently. I've got 6,000. How many days? That's only 6 days. Don't need to bring. It's end of the video. What am I doing? Apologies for that. Apologies for not seeing, but you know what this is like with me. I get so distracted with this game. So, just a slight minute or so recap. So we get in this. Next one, we should get this done. And I'm going to need to figure out where I'm going to move all this. Obviously, we've got the maple and we chestnut. So then we'll be able to do more, which should then make our well-being higher. So that's another good thing. Not too sure about anything else. Obviously, I've got the days up there. And we'll obviously start contemplating what I'm going to do with this thing. I have a few ideas. But let's leave it there. I hope you enjoyed this. Don't forget to check out the other Timberborn. And it's only just started, so I think when this you'll be on episode number 3, I think. And that's on hard mode. And that's a massive map. It's about, what is it, 5 times... No. Yeah, about 5 times as wide as this. I'm trying to work out this. It's only 15. I think it's 192 wide by 256. So, and it's 4 or 5 times as long. So... It's a really big map, so that's going to take a time. And obviously, like I said, these take 50. If we only do one a week, that's nearly a year's worth of videos. So we're only on number 32. So we've got a good half a year or so yet left before we finish this. Unless there's nothing else I can do, and I do it early, but I don't know whether I will. But anyway, I hope you enjoy that. I love this game. I think it's absolutely brilliant. And don't forget to check out tixtv.com for all of these videos. And we'll see you in the next playthrough. Bye for now.